about to get started again. Railers up 29-10. Stallworth, Sutker, Schwartz, Leach, and Reed on the floor for Rochester. Railers going with the starting five they used earlier tonight in Kirby, Hollinger, Cannon, Grunder, and Bowers. Also good to see that the Railers have 10 points already tonight from their bench.
Yeah.
Railers the basketball to start things out here in quarter number 3, moving left to right. Kirby pitches it across far side to Bowers. Stops at the free throw line. Grunder top of the key for 3 and starts the second half the way they ended the first.
There we go. Top of the key, Grunder able to hit.
Grunder now with 7. Railers lead is 22 at 32-10. Sophomore started it out with a win tonight, 43-36. And a foul is going to be whistled on Cannon out high as he was watching Stallworth.
You got 6'6" going up against what? 5'10", 5'11"?
Listed at 5'10".
5'10".
First on Titus, first on the Railers here in the half. Baker dribbles through a double team. Down the lane, nobody gets in front of him, and he lays it up and in.
That's Coach Al's not going to like that. Dribble penetration from your point guard for easy layup.
Hollinger, 7 minutes to go in the third. Railers up 32-12. Far side, Bryson long 3, left it long.
Oh.
Rebound came over Hollinger, might have got a little push.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought there.
Stallworth tried to make a move, had it stripped away by Kirby. Bryson to Bowers. Bowers kicks back over to Titus. Titus in the right corner, back to Hollinger. Railers will reset. Cannon. Bowers top of the key, bounce
Nice
to
pass.
Grunder, wide open left-hand layup
Nice
is good.
Little back door by Grunder. Bowers, nice entry pass, easy layup.
Grunder with 9, Railer lead 22 at 34-12. Stallworth over in the corner. Schwartz back up top, Stallworth. Far side to Reed, down in the right corner. Baker lobs across. Good ball movement by Rochester, trying to find an open shot. Schwartz goes in, lays it off the glass again, gave up the baseline.
Yep, sure did. They're getting to the rim way too easy.
.540 to go in the third. Railers lead is 34-14. Isaiah back to Ben. Ben makes a move down the lane, off the glass, good again.
Ben gets to the rim, kind of slips his defender.
5.5 to go. Grunder with all 7 for the Railers here in this quarter. Schwartz back to Baker. Schwartz again fires a 3 and hits. Schwartz with his first 5, timeout taken by Rochester. (36-17), 5:11 to go here in the third quarter. And even when you're up 19, that's why the Lincoln program is so successful, because you find those little things that in closer games you don't want to get into a bad habit of doing.
Yeah.
What they've done here, the baseline has been a big problem for the Railers here in this half.
Yeah, it's also a coaching session, you know. You're always coaching, you're always teaching, and there's never been a perfect game played, ever. And, you know, Coach Al was saying that, you know, now they found a weakness. They were able to drive baseline, and then they just hit that three-pointer from the wing. And, you know, our defense has been solid all night, and you don't want to see them getting lazy and letting them score easy baskets.
Rochester with 10 in the first half, already 7 in the first 3 minutes here of the third quarter, 36-17. Hollinger on the right side, on top to Kirby. Bryson will bring the dribble to the left side. Now pitch it back to Grunder. Grunder tried to kick it back out to Hollinger, and it's flipped away, and then a foul is going to be whistled on the Railers. Foul on Hollinger. That'll be the first on Nolan, second on the team. And we saw this a little in the first quarter. Railers got off to a great first quarter start, and then there was a little lull of being sloppy.
Yeah.
Kind of repeating it here in the third.
Yep, you got to take care of the basketball every possession. Easier said than done.
Baker. Over on the right side, Schwartz with another long three. That's going to be no good. Hollinger chases the rebound down in front of Dyer. Titus quickly into the front court. Gets by Baker. Over to Nolan. Nolan over to Bowers. Bowers works against Stallworth. Now to Kirby. Bryson on the near side to Titus. Titus gets by his defender. Gets it over in the corner to Bowers. Back to Hollinger. Bryson. Near the halfway point of the quarter. Isaiah will drive in. Little floater's no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks back out to Grunder. Grunder, little 10-footer. Rolled off the rim, no good. A lot of good looks, just not going down right now.
Yep.
Stallworth, 3:45 to go in the third. Railers' lead is still 19, 36-17. Baker in the lane, kicks back out. Dyer's three is good.
Got to get out and defend that.
They did only give him a 2 on that. Those got to be the most frustrating shots, the ones that you're like an inch on the line. And
yeah.
So 36-19. Hollinger, cross to Bowers near the top of the key. Isaiah gets a screen from Grunder. Nice pick and roll. Grunder in the lane, floats up good.
Grunder with another strong move to the basket, able to finish. Push the lead back up to 19.
38-19. Baker. 3 minutes. Grunder with 9 of his 13 here in this quarter. All 9 Lincoln points, in fact. Schwartz to Dyer. Down in the corner, trapped. Stallworth inside. But a foul is going to be whistled on Grunder. Stallworth got it too deep too easily.
Yeah, he did. Kind of pushed Grunder out there. Grunder tried to fight his way through. He's going to be called for the foul. And how many is that on him?
Ben, that's his first.
That's his first.
Titus and Hollinger will check out. Sloan and Bacon in. Stallworth watched by Kirby, now to Reed. 2.5 to go in the third. Lincoln on top, 38-19. Schwartz for another three.
Got to get out on him. That's their shooter.
38-22. Schwartz with 8, all in this quarter. Bauer stops at the free throw line. Kick it back over to Sloan. Kirby goes by his guy. Kicks back out to Grunder. Skips it over to Bacon. Bacon's going to go in. Shot is no good. Rebound to Stallworth.
Got to go up stronger than that, Drew. He kind of just threw it up there.
Stallworth, the senior, into the front court, and then a hand check foul on Sloan out high. And Tate with that little sheepish grin over like, really?
Really? I didn't even touch him. And he's got a point. That was kind of a little ticky-tack foul.
1:51 to go. 30-second timeout's going to be called by the Railers, so we will keep it here. 38-22. Railer lead is at 16. They were up by 19. So Rochester's only been able to cut 3 points off that lead. But it just seems that Rochester's being able to find a lot more success in breaking down this Railer defense.
Yeah, and they have. And Coach Al sees that. That's why they call a timeout, kind of regroup. You know, they score, 10 points first half? And now they already have 12. So, you know, you don't want to get lazy on defense. You know, you still got to play tough D because that's what Lincoln Railer basketball is. And, you know, you got to settle them down, regroup. Still up, 16. But, you know, it's a good point in the game to take a timeout and get these kids focused again.
38-22. Stallworth will inbound on the far side at the timeline. Gets it into Baker in the backcourt, watched by Sloan. Baker now picks up his dribble, not in a good spot to do so, and it's thrown away. Steal by the Railers. Bowers looks ahead to Bryson. Bryson on the left hand with the layup is good.
Got to get back on D.
Nice look ahead by Bowers. Found an open Kirby. 1:25 to go. Baker down the lane. And
okay.
steps.
All right. We'll take that. I thought they were going to call a foul. That was all ball.
Baker looked like a fullback, just tucked it under his arm, and he was heading for the end zone.
He did play football. He's got that mentality.
I know when we did the first game at Springfield, Josh commented that Baker seems like one of those guys that you see in the conference that feels like he's been around for 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, it does.
He is a senior.
He is a senior. He's got a brother that's a junior that didn't play basketball this year but has played in the past. He is their quarterback. So,
minute 15 to go. Railers on top, 40-22. Grunder. Railers working on top to Bowers. Bowers looks to make a move, spins in the lane, back out to Grunder. Grunder's going to go down the lane, kicks back out to Sloan. There's Isaiah on the far side, fires up a three. It's on the way, shot it up long. Rebound, can Ben track it down? Nope, packed down by Schwartz. Baker into the front court, being watched by Sloan on the far side. Three on the way by Dyer, shot it up way long. Rebound down to Bowers. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Sutker for Rochester. That's his third, and with 45 seconds to go in the third, just the first on Rochester here in the half.
Yeah, it's been a lot of up and down basketball. Not real physical. It doesn't really surprise me. That is their first, but
45 seconds to go. Railers up by 18 in the third. Sloan watched by McNichols as he brings it into the front court. Hands over to Bowers. Bowers waits for someone to come get it, gets it over to Grunder. Grunder directing traffic, and it's thrown away. .25.5 to go. Another turnover by the Railers, and we've seen that. One zigged and somebody zagged and thrown away.
Well, what they were saying is, Ben had the ball out here if nobody covering him, and we talked about this in Glenwood.
Yes.
Where they turn the ball over, and if they're not going to come out and defend you, hold it, run the time down so we can run that last second shot. You're not getting that, Bryson.
15 seconds to go. Down to 10. Reed, Schwartz, McNichols. They're down to 7. McNichols, the lefty three on the way. It's going to be no good. Rebound to Schwartz. He flips it up toward the basket. And a foul is called on the Railers, sending Rochester to the line. Foul on Sloan. For Tate, that's his third, fifth already on the Railers. And that'll send Adam Schwartz, the 6'2 senior, to the line. And he's had a pretty good quarter with 8 here for the Rockets. First free throw on the way, spins out. .7 to go. Make or miss, see if the Railers have a chance here. Free throws up and good. 40-23. Isaiah flips it down court. Drew shoots it off the glass and good.
I don't know if that was drawn up or what, but Drew escaped, was able to get down court, long pass, nice easy layup to beat the clock. He had more time than he thought. But that's how we're going to end this third quarter.
Railers up 42-23. Back for the fourth in a moment. Listening to Lincoln Railer basketball. Fourth quarter underway in Rochester. A shot by Drew Bacon that falls at the buzzer gives the Railers a 42-23 lead. And just that quickly, Rochester tried to make a move to the basket, going on a little kick over to the block, and they throw it away. So, again, Railers force an early turnover, up 19. Tate Sloan, Isaiah Bowers, Bryson Kirby, Drew Bacon, and Ben Grunder on the floor for the Railers. Be nice to get out to a much bigger lead and get them some rest because it's going to be a long week.
Yeah, they're going to need it tomorrow night against a quick MacArthur team.
Underneath Bacon at the high post. Turns back out to Kirby. Bryson over to Bowers. Isaiah with the left hand, picks up his dribble, Sloan on this side. Grunder, now to Sloan. Bryson, foul is going to be whistled on Reed on the hand check. His first, second team. Railers will inbound on the far hash mark. Then Grunder will take care of those duties. Isaiah over to Bryson around the screen, top of the key, 3 up, spun in and out. Stallworth the rebound.
In and out.
Bryson had a good look.
Got to make those when you're open. You don't get a whole lot of them.
7 minutes to go in the game. Railers up by 19. Dyer back to Schwartz. Stallworth. Now to McNichols. 3 on the way from Reed. Long back rim. High for the rebound is Isaiah. Bowers will dribble out of trouble. Kick it over to Sloan. Sloan back now to Bowers into the front court for the Railers. 6.5 to go in this one. Lincoln up 19. Grunder gets a screen from Bacon. Almost had it taken away by Stallworth. Dumps it down low for Drew off the glass. Nice. Good again.
Good penetration by Grunder to get to the middle of the defense. Bacon was able to get free for another easy put in.
Drew in double figures with 10. Tipped away. McNichols needs some help. Dumped down low, dribbled it off his knee into the hands of Bryson Kirby. 6 minutes to go, Lincoln up 44-23. Bryson back to Bowers. Bowers down the lane, kicks back over on the low block to Bacon. Back to Sloan. Good ball movement again by the Railers.
Yeah, they're not forcing it, looking for the open guy.
Bryson jumper, that's going to be no good. Grunder gets the rebound. And the foul is going to go against Rochester, I believe. Schwartz his first, third on the team. Sloan out, Cannon in. Grunder out, Hullinger in for the Railers. 5:41 to go in this one. Inbound. And a foul is going to be whistled again on Rochester, on Dyer, as Bowers made a nice move down low and was wide open underneath.
Yeah, did a nice little pivot move and got his guy pinned out on the outside, and Kirby's able to get the ball into him, but Bowers was fouled before he could get the shot off.
Kirby underneath to Cannon and missed the layup.
Easy layup.
Titus was wide open on the inbounds from Bryson.
I think Titus was surprised that he was that wide open.
Stallworth, baseline jumper is up and good. 44-25. Look ahead, Drew couldn't grab it.
Yeah, now we're getting out of our game right now, you know. Set it up, run some offense. I know you like to push it, but sometimes that causes some unforced turnovers that we really do not need.
5:10 to go. Railers up 44-25. Baker stops. 3 on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Rebound down to Rochester. And it is Sutker who lays it up and in. 44-27. I know it's still 17, but we saw a 20-plus point lead in the fourth quarter in the sophomore game whittled down to 7 in the final seconds.
I tell you, if that happens here, I wouldn't be riding the bus home.
4:35 to go. Bowers over to Kirby. Dump it over to Titus. Titus from the right side. His 3 off, no good. There's Stallworth the rebound, and a rebounding foul called on Bacon. That's his second, 6th on the team. You know, Scott, it was interesting. Joel Vinson passed me a little note that said that if you watch how it's gone tonight, Isaiah Bowers and Drew Bacon have done a nice job playing a 2-man game tonight, and they look very comfortable doing that.
Yeah, and that's good. You know, have that aspect of it, because we're definitely going to need it.
So with 4:10 to go, Railers still up by 17. Sutker in the corner to Stallworth, now back up to Reed. Reed turns, hands to Baker. Baker over to Schwartz. He's open, doesn't take it. Down to Stallworth, tries to go baseline. Ball lost out of bounds, lost off by the Railers.
Yep, good defense that time, cutting the baseline off. Stallworth had nowhere to go.
3:51 to go. Railers up 44-27. Baker inbounds out high to Reed. Quickly over to Schwartz in the corner for three. Back rim, no. Sutker fighting for the rebound. And it's going to be on Rochester. And I believe for Sutker, that's going to be his fifth, and he has fouled out. So the 3:46 mark, and he was one of their active ones on the board, Scott. So
yeah,
him fouling out's not going to hurt me any.
Nope, me either.
Titus into the front court for the Railers. 3:35 to go. Looking down low for Drew. Drew makes a move. A little hook shot, a little too strong.
Yeah, a little too strong. Maybe a little too far out. Didn't get deep enough.
Schwartz back over to Reed. Now to Stallworth. Spins. Well, I'd say if you're Rochester, you'd think you'd have to find a way to get Stallworth more shots.
Yeah, you would think, but you got to give credit.
Foul on the Railers on the baseline.
To Lincoln's defense, too, keeping him out from underneath, you know, but we've seen it in the past. He would rather much just roam around the outside perimeter than really get physical underneath.
Zach Morris will check in for Drew Bacon, and boy, Drew returning to lineup had a really good night here tonight.
Yeah, and it's really encouraging to see him come back and contribute like he did tonight, and hopefully he can go home tonight, get rested up, and isn't too sore tomorrow, because he's got to get right back at it tomorrow night.
And the Brummets are going to cause a lot of problems.
The Brummett twins are quick, they're good.
Baker's first one is good, misses the second one. 44-28. Railers up by 16. We said Zach Morris in for Bacon. His first action tonight. Bowers hands back to Hullinger. Kirby skips it across to Cannon. Watched by Baker. The Railers right now looking for layups. Isaiah's going to drive in, and he lost it. Picked up by Stallworth. A lot of contact in the lane, but no call. Underneath to Reed, off the glass, won't go down. He'll go to the line shooting two. Foul on Isaiah, his second. 8th team foul. Reed will go to the line shooting one in bonus. 2:22 to go. Reed with two. Free throw on the way. Spins out, no good. Mass substitutions. It's like a hockey line change, all except for the shooter.
Rochester's waving the white flag. Gonna bring in some subs. And the other sub's hoping this free throw goes down so he can get into the game.
Second one is good. That one goes through. 44-29. In for the Railers, Eddie Combs, Sam Birnbaum, and Jermaine Hamlin returns to the lineup. So good to see some of the folks that got a lot of minutes tonight be able to get to the bench, and sometimes even that extra little bit of rest is going to be big tomorrow night and the rest of this week.
Yeah, not only that, you don't want any injuries, you know, just a rolled ankle, something so simple that could cost them. But yeah, they a good outcome tonight for the Railers, coming out, shooting the ball, and you know, like we mentioned before, a tough place to shoot.
44-29, 1:50 to go. Combs over to Morris, and it went right through Zach's hands. Turnover. Minute 49 left in this one. Isaac Dewberry will check in. So Combs, Birnbaum, Hamlin, Dewberry, and Morris. 1:40 left in this one. Rochester with their reserves. We'll get them while we can. Long three on the way. That's going to be no good. Fighting for the rebound, Birnbaum and Morris, but it's Rochester that comes out with it. Kick it back over to Riley Roche. Will Eller back in. Minute 20 to go. Down the lane, floater will go down for Eller. And we've got a stoppage for a shoe tie.
Forgot to tie his shoes when he checked in the ball game.
44-31. Railers lead is still at 13. Morris over to Combs. Combs bounces to Birnbaum. Sam over to Eddie. Back on top now to Isaac Dewberry. Minute to go. 60 seconds left in this one. Hands to Birnbaum, top of the key, hands to Dewberry. 15-footer from Isaac is up. Back rim, no. Birnbaum tried to grab it, but it's knocked away and into the hands of Rochester. "40 seconds away from putting this one in the win column for the Railers. Three on the way, shot up an air ball, rebound to Roche. Baseline, no. Tip try, no. And there's Hamlin with the rebound for Lincoln.
He'll go get it. Jermaine.
30 seconds. Morris will just dribble it out, and got a feeling that's the way this one's probably going to end, with the Railers getting a 44-31 win. Back to Dewberry, down to 10 seconds. Combs to Morris. Final five of this one. Railer crowd behind us comes to their feet as the Railers pick up the win. 44-31. Railers improved to 12-6 on the season, 6-2 in conference. Rochester drops to 3-11, 0-7 in Central State 8 play. Railers the win by 13, 44-31. We'll be back with the Josh Comnick Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. 12 on the season, a final of 44-31 over the Rockets of Rochester. As we said, the Railers now 12-6 on the season, 6-2 in conference play. Joined now by Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, congratulations on the win. First half, I don't think could have gone any better for this Railer team. When Drew Bacon scored with 6 minutes to go in the first half, that was the 7th different Railer to score a field goal, and no one had any more than one up to that point. We talked about finding other offense. Tonight was a blueprint perfect for that.
Well, you know, we tried to. We've added a little bit more to our offense. Which has been in our arsenal. We just haven't used it, and we moved up and tried to pick and get people open off the pick and roll. And Ben done a great job rolling to the basket and finishing there. But you know, we played defensively. I thought we played very well. Kept them at bay the first half, but they got much more aggressive in the second half, and we didn't respond to it. We allowed them to do some things that you know, we didn't get done, or that we did the first half.
And Coach, you know, you talked about their aggressive play, you know, in the second half. Is it, you know, it's just a matter of adjustments, I would imagine, but I'm assuming obviously you've seen them on film and all. Really, a lot of their offense seems to want to go through Colin Stallworth, but it just seems like, you know, Scott and I were talking, it just seems like the Railers did a great job of keeping him from being the offense tonight. They found him and didn't let him take over in a way that maybe he can.
Well, there's two things you have to do. Is you got to keep him on the perimeter, and then you have to make sure that you get him blocked off the boards, because he's really, really a good player, and I thought we contested shots. They tried him in the middle. We covered him up in the middle. I thought our defense covered him pretty well. I just thought in the second half we didn't get to the shooters like we needed to.
Yeah, Coach, we talk about you held Rochester to 10 points in the first half, and then they get 13 in the third quarter alone. And Schwartz, number 23, he made 2 of the threes, but we know that he had a couple more. And we know going in that you always know who their shooters are going to be. and the wings have to get out there.
Oh, no doubt. And he's marked as one of their shooters. Him, number 1, and then Stallworth. Stallworth does it all, though. He can shoot the 3, he can drive it, he can rebound it. You know, he's one of the best players in our league.
Coach, we've been without him for a few games. He made his return to the lineup coming up off the bench. And, boy, if you can get that out of Drew Bacon every night, there's going to be a lot more going in the win column for the Railers.
Well, we hope so. And I'm also, you know, very pleased with the 3 or 4 minutes that Jermaine got out there. I thought, you know, his presence in the middle just changes the complexity of the game. And, you know, we're going to continue to spot play him. You know, he's going to be part of our future. And, you know, he got a block in there. He got a free throw. So he's just wanting a slam dunk pretty bad. So, but we all do, I think.
Coach, Ben Grunder led the way with 13, and we saw how aggressive he could be. And he can do so many different things for you, whether it's driving to the basket, finding the open man, shooting threes. You've talked about this, that you want to be improving about this time of year, and you start to see glimpses of what this team can be the rest of this year and into the future. But if you get that every night, the Railers are going to be a tough team to beat.
Well, you know, Ben has, you know, he's only had one track mind, and we've tried to get him to understand that, you know, you got to do different things. And I want him to be a complete player. I want him to be able to rebound, be able to put a rebound back in, be able to dribble, drive, kick to his shooter, be able to finish at the basket, pull up and shoot it. And, you know, when he steps in and takes good shots, I wouldn't want him taking 10 threes a night, but, you know, if they're not going covering, he can walk up and take a walk-up 3. You know, he's not bad at that. So, you know, and I thought Isaiah played one of his better games that he's played in a while, and that's simply because he let the game come to him. He took the good shots. You know, he took a couple bad ones, but I think he's understanding how he has to play for us to be successful.
And, Coach, that's got to be one of the hardest things for a coach to say, you know, here's what we want you to do. Just let it come to you. But when you get on the floor, it's just so hard to get into that mindset sometimes, or more specifically, get out of the bad mindset.
You know, our offense will create shots for them. And, you know, when we have to start trying to hurry up our shot or speed up our shot or do things and types of shots that we don't normally take, then we become bad shooters. And, you know, we'll create shots for them. We got to the basket tonight, and, you know, we finished at the basket. So, you know, we want to keep trying to get better. Again, we changed our philosophy a little bit. We went with our 4 out, and we come up and picked and opened up the baseline a little bit, which also helped the driving lanes.
And, Coach, it'll be all hands on deck tomorrow night with MacArthur coming in.
Oh, yeah. I saw them play Lamphere, and, wow, they are very, very athletic and very, very talented group. And they go deep, and they're well coached, and they can beat you any way. They can beat you from the 3. They can beat you in the paint. They can beat you with their defense. They can beat you about however they want to. So, you know, I think we played them earlier, and I don't think we played all that well, but I'm not sure they really wanted to play down in Collinsville either. So tomorrow night will be a really, really, really good challenge for us.
And, of course, showing just how strong this league is, MacArthur knocks off Lamphere, and then later in the week, crosstown rivalry, that has something to do with it. Eisenhower beats MacArthur.
That's why I wanted to play MacArthur Saturday night. I wanted that one. I wanted to play Saturday night because they were coming off that emotional game Friday night against Lamphere, and that would have been a perfect time to catch them. And, you know, we didn't get it done, so we're going to play them on Wednesday, tomorrow night. And, you know, game time is at 6 o'clock for the sophomores, and the varsity will be around 7:30. And if you want to see a talented basketball team, Decatur MacArthur is one that ranks up there in our league.
Now, those Brummets are, those will, you may not sleep tonight.
They're only juniors. Yeah, they'll be jumping over my bed.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the win here tonight. We'll let you go. Safe travels back to Lincoln. And it's 2 in a row at home for the Railers. Of course, tomorrow night against MacArthur, and then Friday night against Jacksonville. But first things first, MacArthur tomorrow night.
Well, no doubt. You know, we need help. We need our fans and our students, our student body come out to help us, because we're going to need everything we can muster up tomorrow night, and we're going to have to play one of our better basketball games. All
right, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you tomorrow night back home.
Okay, thank you.
Railers win 44-31. We'll wrap it up in a moment. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln regular basketball on WLCN 96.3 and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Window Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Timbercrest Veterinary Service, the Lincoln Park District, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Citizens to elect Kevin Bateman for Lincoln Mayor, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Denise Costello Salon at 416 Holly Drive, Gary's Drywall, Finishing, Painting and Power Washing, Connect Construction, Lincoln Dare, AG Farms, and by Stuffed Pizza.